So if somebody was listening to this, it would almost sound as if you're a commodity manager. Is that the case? Have you always been invested in themes like this, and the themes change over time, or is this a broadly diversified portfolio of small cap names or all cap names?
No, we haven't always been invested in these areas, and to be candid, a few years from now, we might not be invested in them either. I think that's the main point that we try to make with a lot of new investors that we talk to, is that we just happen to be very heavily invested in these areas today because that's where we see a lot of value. But this wasn't a top-down choice to be a commodity fund. And actually, if you look at the exposure that we have across the commodities, the sector, it's very targeted. It's not, we're not painting with a broad brush. It's, we have large weightings in very specific niche sectors: uranium, tin. I mean, these are not things that are household names, as you mentioned. We do own copper, and we do own some gold and silver, which are a little more widely owned. But for the most part, it's very targeted exposures into areas that we think have the tightest supply-demand fundamentals and the nearest term time horizon for revaluing. And so I think it is, a lot of people see these heavy weightings and think that that's what we're targeting. But really, if we're correct a few years from now and these things revalue like we expect, we're not just going to own them just to own them. We'll go and look for whatever the next area is that we think has similar or better fundamentals.